Closed loop speed control of induction motor. Okay, this is the one of the black diagram. The black diagram of the closed loop speed control of three-phase induction motor. This is called a three-phase induction motor. Okay, this closed loop speed control of three-phase induction motor. It is a stator voltage control. Remember, not rotors. This is only stator voltage control. Okay, it is a stator voltage controller. The system consisting of a power circuit. Power circuit. Okay, this is called a power circuit. By using this, we have to control the power. That is called voltage or current flowing through the induction machine. Okay, this is called power circuit. The system consisting of power circuit and also three-phase induction motor, and tacho generator, DC tacho generator, understood, and control circuit. Thyristor gating circuit is called control circuit, understood. And then here, a DC tacho generator is coupled with an induction motor shaft. DC tacho generator is coupled with the induction motor shaft. The induction motor output is called mechanical. That mechanical output is coupled to the DC tacho generator. Okay. DC tacho generator coupled with the induction motor shaft, and this tacho generator generates a voltage proportional to the motor speed. This tacho generator generates a voltage proportional to the motor speed. Okay, according to the speed, this output of this DC tacho generator is changing. Okay, so this speed and voltage are proportional. Tacho generator output voltage and three-phase induction motor speed both are proportional. Based on three-phase induction motor speed, the output voltage is changing. The tacho generator, DC tacho generator output voltage changes according to this three-phase induction motor speed. Okay, generator input is mechanical. So the three-phase induction motor output is mechanical, and the generator input is mechanical, and output is so voltage. Okay, this output voltage okay is proportional to the speed of the three-phase induction motor. Okay, this tacho generator generates a voltage is proportional to the motor speed. It's clear. The generated voltage is equal to the actual speed. The generated voltage is equal to the actual speed of the motor. That's true. The generated voltage is equal to the actual speed of the motor. This voltage is compared with the reference voltage, that is called reference speed. This voltage is proportional to the actual speed of the induction motor. This voltage and this voltage is compared. Okay, that is called reference speed. So the actual speed is proportional to the this DC tacho generator output. Okay, so output is proportional to the output voltage is proportional to the speed. So the actual speed is proportional to the voltage. The DC tacho generator, the output is nothing but the actual voltage. That voltage is proportional to the actual speed. Okay, this is called actual voltage or actual speed. Is comparing with the reference speed or reference voltage. Okay, generated voltage is equal to the actual speed of the motor. Generated voltage is equal to the generated voltage. Tacho generator voltage is nothing but this output of the this actual speed of the induction motor. Understood? Actual speed of the induction motor. This voltage is compared with the DC reference voltage. DC reference voltage. Here DC tacho generator. What is the output of DC tacho generator? DC now. Here DC, not AC. DC tacho generator. So the output of the DC tacho generator is DC. This is proportional to the actual speed, and this actual speed, that's called actual voltage. This output voltage of the tacho generator is compared to the reference voltage. Okay, reference DC voltage is otherwise is called as a reference speed. Okay, reference speed or a reference DC voltage, actual speed or actual DC voltage. Okay, so it's comparing. Okay, the voltage is compared with the DC reference voltage. that is called reference speed. The difference between these two voltages are compared in comparator. The difference in these two speeds can be compared by using comparator. This is called comparator. Okay, let's compare the two voltages, reference voltage and actual voltage. That is nothing but a reference speed and actual speed. It's comparing the two speeds, actual speed and actual speed and reference speed. Okay, by comparing these two signals and giving to the signals to the amplifier. Okay, this voltage is compared with the DC difference voltage, that is called reference speed, and the difference between these two voltages. Okay, the difference between these two voltages are compared in comparator, and output of voltage is error signal voltage. The output of these two is called error signal voltage. Understood? Reference speed and actual speed. The difference between is called error. Okay, the output voltage is called error signal voltage. Error signal voltage. Okay, understood? Reference voltage and actual voltage. The difference of these two is called error signal voltage. That error signal voltage is fed to the amplifier. This error signal is voltage is fed to the amplifier, and this voltage amplifier is amplify the voltage. Okay, this voltage is amplified by amplifier. Okay, the reference voltage is this reference voltage. I mean the difference voltage. Reference speed minus actual speed, that is called error signal speed. That error signal speed is proportional to the voltage. That voltage is fed to the amplifier, and this voltage is amplified by amplifier. This voltage is amplified by amplifier and fed to the thyristor gating circuit. Thyristor gating circuit. Understood? And then this thyristor gating circuit, this controls the thyristor firing angles. The thyristor gating circuits controls the firing angles of this controller, AC voltage controller, 3-phase full wave AC voltage controller. Okay, this controls the thyristor firing angles and thereby changes in the terminal voltage, and hence the motor speed changes. Okay, understood? The thyristor gating circuits control the firing angles of the 3-phase full wave AC voltage controller, and then output voltage of this controller changes. That means input of the 3-phase induction motor is changes according to this reference speed, and then as the motor speed is changes. Understood? As the motor speed is changes according to the this error signal voltages. Understood? It's clear? Try to understand. This is called Taco generator, Taco DC generator. Okay, the output of this Taco DC generator is nothing but DC voltage. Okay, the input of this Taco generator is called mechanical. So this is input of the DC Taco generator is coupled to the 3-phase induction motor output. Okay, and then the DC Taco generator according to the speed. Okay, based on the speed, according to the speed, the output voltage corresponding to the speed, the output voltage generated. Okay, DC voltage generated. So this DC voltage is nothing but actual speed. Okay, that is called actual voltage or actual speed. And then it's comparing the reference speed. Okay, this is called reference speed or reference voltage. Okay, the reference voltage and the actual voltage. The difference between these two voltages is called error signal voltage, that is fed to the amplifier. Okay, that error signal voltage is fed to the amplifier, and this amplifier amplify this input signal and then is given to the thyristor gating circuit. The thyristor gating circuits control the firing angle of the 3-phase full wave AC voltage controller, and then the output voltage of the, that is called input voltage of the 3-phase induction motor can be controlled, and then motor as the motor speed changes. Okay, so like this this closed loop control of 3-phase induction motor is working. Understood? So for example here, in this here, if the reference speed is greater than the actual speed, okay, if the reference speed is greater than actual speed of induction motor, okay, this actual speed is nothing but output of the 3-phase induction motor only. Okay, if the reference speed is greater than then actual speed. Then what happened in this condition? So the conduction periods of SCRS is increasing. Conduction periods of SCR is increasing. That is called time period is increasing. Conduction periods of SCR is increasing by using thyristor gating circuit. Am I right or not? If the reference speed is greater than that of the actual speed, if the reference speed is greater than that of the actual speed, that means there is an error signal voltage fed to the amplifier, and then the amplifier is given to the amplify the voltage and is given to the thyristor gating circuit. And in this thyristor gating circuit, okay, this conduction periods of the SCR is increasing. Okay, the conduction periods of the SCR is increasing. Okay, the increased stator voltage allows the development of an increased motor torque. Increased stator voltage allows the development of an increased motor torque. Increased motor torque. Torque is proportional to V square. Am I right? So if the voltage is increasing, means there is a torque is also increasing. In the three-phase induction motor, input voltage is increasing, means torque is also increases. Understood? So increase in stator voltage allows the development of increase in motor torque, and hence the motor speed is also increases. Yeah, motor speed is also, hence the motor speed is also increases. It's clear, understood? Hence the motor speed is also increases. If the actual speed is greater than that of the reference speed, so that is the one case, and then second case, the actual speed is greater than that of the reference speed. The actual speed is greater than that of the reference speed. For example, the reference speed 3000 rpm, let us assume 3000 rpm. Then actual speed is more than that of the reference speed, means 3500 rpm or 4000 rpm. So like this. Okay, if the actual speed of the induction motor is greater than that of the reference speed, actual speed is more than that of the reference speed, then what happened? The conduction angles of SCR, okay, are reduced. Okay, conduction periods of the SCR are reduced. Conduction time periods of the SCRs are reduced, and then motor torque decreases. Then voltage is decreasing, means torque is decreases. Understood? Torque decreases as well as reduce the motor speed. Understood? As well as they reduce the motor speed. Try to consider here, if the reference speed is greater than the actual speed, the conduction periods of SCR is increasing. This increased stator voltage allows the development of an induction motor torque. Okay, and hence the motor speed is also increases. It's clear. If the actual speed is less than that of the reference speed, okay, the actual speed is greater than that of the reference speed. Actual speed is greater than that of the reference speed. The conduction angles of SCR is reduced. Understood? And then motor torque decreases. Then output voltage decreasing, means our torque is proportional to V square. That's why the motor torque decreases as well as the motor speed also decreases. Understood? So in this way, the closed loop speed control of induction motors work. Okay. So first reference speed is greater than that of the actual speed. That is the case one. And if the actual speed is greater than that of the reference speed, that is case two. So if reference speed is equal to the actual speed, what happened? Okay, how this induction motor is working? That means the actual speed is matches the reference speed. Okay, when the motor speed is equal to this is called motor output, that is called motor speed. Okay, that is called actual speed. Understood? When the motor speed is equal to the reference speed, actual speed is equal to the reference speed. That means DC Jaguar generator output is voltage equal to the reference voltage. Understood? When the motor speed is equal to the reference speed, motor actual speed is equal to the reference speed. So the conduction angles are just sufficient to allow the conduction angle of the thyris gate firing circuits. Just sufficient to allow development of motor torque. Understood? Just sufficient to allow development of motor torque. This motor torque is equal to the load torque. Is this clear? This more developed, the motor torque is equal to the load torque. Okay. So in high gain feedback system, the desired speed can be maintained, and there is no necessity for the motor to have flat speed torque characteristics. In high gain feedback system, so remember, so try to understand the concept. In high gain feedback system, the desired speed can be maintained, and there is no necessity for the motor to have a flat speed control characteristics. Since the output of the speed is determined by reference speed of signal, okay, that's called, rather than the open loop characteristics of the motor. Okay, the stable operation may be obtained by any point of the induction motor from the speed torque characteristics. I'm already explained. So when the induction motor is stable, okay, and unstable also, that characteristics by using characteristics. This is about closed loop speed control of previous induction motor.